Ain't no shortcuts, every yard gotta earn it. Small town kids with a big city purpose. We bring the highlights, they bring the pressure. Friday night legends getting built by the quarter. Cameras rolling out, the whole state watching. Every touchdown got the whole crowd rocking. Northern Nevada put the city on the map. Cover 775 where the real ones at. Ain't no shortcuts, every yard gotta earn it. Small town kids with a big city purpose. We bring the highlights, they bring the pressure. Friday night legends getting built by the quarter. Cameras rolling out, the whole state watching. Every touchdown got the whole crowd rocking. Northern Nevada put the city on the map. Cover 775 where the real ones at.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back covering 775 for another episode of our Sunday night show. We just want to thank everybody for supporting us.
Every yard gotta earn it. Small town kids with a big city purpose. We
got the highlights, we got some scores, we got some talk about some big games, man. Come in the room. We want you guys to comment. Tell us how you feel about the games. We're so excited, man, to give you this news tonight, man. We love the 775 high school football, baby. Yeah.
We also had a ton of games, too.
We did.
We had a full slate of games.
This kind of feels like the first week.
It does a little bit. I agree with that.
This feels like the first week.
We were busy yesterday, and it was hot.
Oh my God, it was so
hot.
Yeah,
Our equipment was melting.
I was melting.
I was melting too. I got a little sunburn. My son, shout out to my son, kicked it out there in the heat from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Hung out with us, man.
He did his thing out there.
That was cool.
But we had a lot of games, and it started a day early. So it went a day late and started a day early.
So we started Thursday night?
Yeah, we started Thursday night.
Okay.
And that was right after we're late to Reno High against Bullard because we had a radio show on 93.7.
Every Thursday night.
FM radio from Thursday nights from 7 to 8. So we were coming from it.
Right.
We were coming from that event. And then so we got to about the fourth quarter of the Reno game. And whether it was Thursday night ending to performances on Saturday night, it was great football.
Thursday night and Friday night endings.
Yeah, from Thursday to Saturday.
Were tough. Just
amazing
a tough
football.
night of high school football. And let me tell you something, man. Just the 775 has some great football, man. I'm glad we started this show because we definitely want to highlight it. These kids are phenomenal athletes.
Yeah,
and I gotta give a couple to some of these kids.
What team might we be missing? So originally throughout if you saw the coaches series, we're trying to focus on 4A and 5A.
Right.
Now Fallon introduced us into 3A, so we dove into 3A a little bit, but
ask him who he wants us to cover. That seems like a little subliminal question.
It could be.
Who do you want us to cover? Because we'll talk about it. We'll get right forward at it. Just tell us what you want. Yeah. Just tell us what we were missing, and we'll get it right. We're brand new to this, man.
Yeah, and it's a two-man crew.
Yeah,
it's
just us.
We're trying to be Robin Hood the best that we can.
Absolutely.
But we covered at least 5 games in person. No, 6 games in person. Out of the 10 games, give or take. And the other 4 or 5 that we didn't really get to cover were on the road, far away.
Yeah.
And shout out to Aaron Cook over at Galena. He invited us a spot on the bus to go down to Pahrump. He said, "You guys got a spot on the bus if you want it."
Now let's get into it, man. Where we headed first?
Well, we'll start it off with the Thursday night game with Reno at Bullard.
Right. We got there a little late, but let me tell you something. This was a really good game. Bullard had a lot of athletes on their team.
Coming in from California.
I do.
It's always a nice reminder going back to Reno High because they have luscious grass.
Oh yeah,
Their
it is.
grass is luscious.
It
It's thick.
is.
It almost is like, I don't know. It's a pillow probably. To
I don't even
land
know how
on.
they keep that grass that beautiful out there in Reno High.
Yeah, no, it's luscious. I always get reminded, and it's a heck of a lot different than turf. And we had 12 straight hours of turf on Saturday.
And it was hot as hell.
Yeah, my shoes were melting.
It was hot as hell. But yo, Reno High against Bullard, man, this was a good game. It was a back and forth. A very well coached game by Coach Winch. And I can call him CJ because he's my guy. This is a great called game by CJ and his staff. They were down a little bit. And I'm talking about Bullard has real solidified athletes over there on that side. And Reno High came back later on in the game. This was a tough game
We
played by these
appreciate
boys.
it. Thank you. It was a tough game, and it was a perfect night of football. The crowd, the student section was out there. They were having a lot of fun. Here's just, our highlights of the game. So we got a big catch with 18 seconds left by Dylan McCann. Shout out to Dylan McCann. He came to that media day for us.
Yeah.
Hype
big
video
plays.
dropping soon.
Big plays.
So that brought him within like the 8-yard line, give or take. Then they give it to Jackson Matthews, who's their workhorse, right, on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. Jackson Matthews is a different breed of
It's just
animal.
probably not a running back you want to meet in a hole.
Yeah.
Like in a gap, you're not really trying to come up against him. He's a stocky kid for sure. So he scores, right? And then we get to the play of the night.
Right.
And it was, at this point, 34-33 Bullard. No time left on the clock. 10 seconds maybe, 18 seconds, whatever. No time left on the clock. And Coach Winch and Tony Doucette over there decided to go for 2.
And listen, I wouldn't expect anything else from Coach Winch.
Now,
If-
I think it's
If
a
you
great
know
call.
Coach Winch a little bit, he gives no Fs. Okay? Coach Winch will go, and he's a baller.
And I've been saying this to all the kids, and I know that the players and coaching staff feel a certain way or a different way because I know they want to win at the end of the day. I'm obviously a spectator outside looking in on these programs. And I love that call on non-league play. Just see what you got week 1.
Absolutely.
League play is what matters
Yeah.
here in the North. These games that these programs schedule, the kids want to win. The coaching staff wants to win. Of course, I want them to win. But at the end of the day, I think it's a great time to pull that call out.
Also, too, I think it's a great time in the year to let your boys know, I trust you. I think that call from Coach Winch was a big I trust you, boys.
Bullard coach is a former South Tahoe coach. That's interesting. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
That's connected.
I think that Coach Winch said, I trust you boys to make these plays, and I trust you guys as athletes, and they're no better than you freaking guys, and let's go ahead and get this done. And we had a weird little outcome.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
This was a weird outcome.
So if you, I don't think I have it, but if you go pull the NSN, shameful plug for NSN, if you go pull their videotape, they have it more on the sideline, and the kid has 2 feet in. Locker and Gregory, he has 2 feet in. His whole body's in. It's kind of amazing that they blew this call. And what's wild to me is, I'm sure CJ let the refs know, at the field, but he has to let it go and move on to week 2. But here at Cover 775, we don't have to let it go.
No, not at all.
And the refs there, all 4 of them, and no, I'm not, trying to shade any ref. They do a good job.
You not trying to shade. Go ahead. You may not be trying to shade the ref. I'm shading the ref.
But they all stood there and had no idea. Both line judges.
They looked at
one in
each
the back.
other.
It was a good 20 seconds of
Talking, deliberating.
and all the boys are standing around. And if you look at NSN's clip, it's clear as day. So, tough
Everything.
loss for the boys. I know Lochran was taking it hard at the end, but just it's a good time to learn, and it's a good time to pull that play out. It was a great call by CJ or Tony.
I also want to give some love to Eli Sellers. 3 TFLs, man. I mean,
And he showed up to our media day too.
giving Bullard hell all
those
night
boys,
long.
Dylan McCann, Jackson Matthews, and Eli Sellers all came. So Eli, these are Eli's highlights, and if you could tell, he's on the line of scrimmage. He's just someone that is constantly in the backfield.
He's a problem. Eli's a
6'3",
problem.
225, big boy. Now, if you look at I think this next one, he gets double teamed, and he's pushing the double team back.
Watch him. Watch
Look,
this kid.
He's taking care of that double team.
There's
That's
2 of
7
these-
yards.
There's 2 of these kids.
That's 7 yards of pushback on that double team.
Look at this kid work.
And then look at watch him still make the play on the other side of the field. That's balling, bro.
He's a baller.
And with the last name Sellers, you got to be ready to go. But he's 6'3", 225. That's just a lot to deal with.
Man, listen, we love you, Reno High School, man, and we think you got robbed. I think you got robbed. I'll say it out loud. Definitely got robbed, but it was a great game, man, and it was non-players. Salute to Coach CJ, man, for going for it. He believes in his team, and I believe that Reno's going to be a problem for the rest of the season, man. Love.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's go. What's up next?
All right, so we left that game. Then the next night, we had a lot of football game, but we chose to go to Fallon at Reed. Reed was showing their new field.
Yeah.
First time on that turf.
It's nice.
It's very nice. It's
It is
absolutely
nice. And listen, it is a lot like UNR Stadium. It's got that thick grass.
It's nice.
It's very nice.
It's well done.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was a special night for Reed High School and just in general for what they got going on over there for the rebuilding of the whole campus.
Right.
And even Coach Hughes emphasized a lot during our interview that they damn near were playing on dirt, you know? So it was an interesting night of football. So we decided to go to Reed and Fallon, and that was a rock'em sock'em game from the beginning. It was a very defensive-led game from the beginning. But those Fallon boys, they did it again. Here's our highlights from that game. So this is Jesse LeBoy making a big stop in the red zone, laying the hammer down. Two-way player. Then we got Cam Richardson passing the ball to Callan Anderson. Callan's a baller. We interviewed after the game. Just back-to-back weeks with touchdowns. Then Elijah Juarez. He fumbles the ball, picks it back up, and takes it to the corner for a touchdown to make it 14-0. A statement right now. This is not even halftime yet.
Absolutely.
Reed is back against the walls. It's a real deal. But then Reed kind of gets going again. They have a touchdown right there to get back in the game. Then we have Fallon driving, Max and Richardson with this nice move, just using his blocking to absolutely create space. Another 15
Max and
yards.
Richardson is another two-way athlete for that team.
So then it turned the fourth quarter, and they go for it. This is a fourth down call. So at this point, it's 14-7. Coach has another big play. They're going for it. They trust their defense, right?
Right.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't work out for Fallon on this decision.
Right. Now, let me say this.
It's a pick by number 4.
This kid Roth.
Daniel Roth, yep.
That kid Roth right there, this is a super sneaky DB. All right. This guy right here is a great DB. He makes big plays. But let me tell you something.
You can watch his hips.
You have to game plan for this kid because he is just going to get better. He played a great game all night, but I've seen some great DBs, and he just has this sneaky touch to him that he's reading that quarterback, he's reading the routes. This kid's going to have a great season.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse LeBoy scored on a really big touchdown to make it 14-13.
Yeah, he put him back in it. Jesse LeBoy is
with
definitely him.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And then Elijah Juarez, the running back, makes a big play on the PAT, blocks it to seal the deal for Fallon to make it a 14-13 win. And actually, Fallon got the ball and ran the clock out on another big run by Juarez. So he was just in it. And then we caught up with Coach after the game. It was a really good night for Fallon, back-to-back weeks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we cover 775, and once again, on brand new field. Just check out this brand new turf. Fallon just helped bless this turf. First night of this thing. What say you, Coach?
It was an ugly win, but it's always good when you get a win, and especially against a 5A team like Reed. We were informed yesterday that we haven't beat Reed since 1982, so huge win for our community again, 2 weeks back-to-back, and just proud of our team.
And it wasn't no slouch, man. Reed got smart, and they started to get things together. Jesse LeBoy made a great play and put this thing back in there. And then Elijah Juarez, big block for this team, man. What do you just say about these young set of boys that you got, man?
Yeah, so on our state ring, we got one play away, right? Max and Richardson last year picked it off in the end zone for us to kind of seal that state title win. Queso with the pick last week, one play away. And then this week with Juarez blocking the PAT and then giving him the rock on with Juarez blocking the PAT and then giving him the rock on 4th down and relying on our run game and the O-line. We just believe we're one play away always, and that's just something that these kids have within them, right? And it's kind of our superpower, so I'm proud of them.
One more question. So you slowed it down again, man.
Yeah.
The old Connor wave just slowed down again. And, man, your kids respond well to your coaching, bro.
Yeah.
I can tell you got a lot of young guys, and you guys are really gelled at this point. I feel sorry for the rest of the 3A. I'll just keep saying it. I'm sorry. It's going to be a rough ride. I hope you can surf on that wave. With 775. Salute. I love that.
So-
that was me. Let's go. That was good.
Back-to-back weeks where
Yeah.
Fallon goes on the road
Playing
and
real competition.
beats a 5A team.
Let me show some kids some love real quick. Callan Anderson, man, this kid, the quarterback for Fallon, he can do anything.
Wide receiver.
What?
Callan's a wide receiver.
I thought Maxon Richardson.
Is a wide receiver as well. Cam Richardson is the quarterback.
Forgive me. Cam Richardson. Listen. Oh,
Sophomore.
yeah, Camden Richardson. This kid is a special talent. This kid can beat you with his legs. He can run. He can sit back there and throw. Listen, they run a special offense over there. These kids are some of the toughest kids at Reed on both sides of the ball. Number 3, what do you got to say about number 3, bro?
For
From Fallon.
Callan,
Yeah.
he's just a beast. He shows it week in, week out.
Callan Anderson played he played a dog. He played great on both sides of the ball.
Yep. The same with Maxon.
Yeah.
Both sides of the ball. Wide receiver and defense is just.
And I think people are scared of Maxon back there returning kicks as well. Listen, it's just such a well-rounded team. Callan Anderson, this kid can play basketball. He's a basketball player as well.
That's where he says his offers are coming from.
Yeah, and to stand beside him, I was like, damn, this kid is a big kid. I didn't know he was that. He kind of reminds you of Justin. What's his name? Deacon
Buddy.
Yeah, he's kind of.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of got the same little vibe a little bit. On Reed's side, Oscar Caceres.
Queso is what they go by.
They call him Queso.
On Fallon's side, yeah, on the defense.
No, I'm going over to Reed a little bit. Also,
That's Fallon.
Angel Juarez. And Elijah Juarez is definitely a problem. Consistent.
Oh, yeah. And he's a sophomore too.
Man of little words over there. Did I get Queso over there?
Yeah, that's Fallon.
Oscar Caceres? I got Fallon over there, huh?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
You sure? I'm pretty sure I'm right here.
You probably are.
Yeah.
Because Queso's on Fallon though too. That's what the Fallon head coach called him. I just don't remember.
Who's Queso for Fallon? Let's get this right
That's
now.
number 24.
Okay, yeah. This is totally different.
Okay.
All right, so we have Queso. Queso for Fallon is definitely their war daddy. All right, number 24 is the war daddy. He makes big plays, big hits, but this guy's on that line. He's giving real problems, he's giving headaches 24/7 throughout the whole game. Now, let me give these Reed players some love. Oscar Caceres, this kid is definitely a D1 prospect. He played on both sides of the ball extremely well, man. Number 8, he played extremely well on both sides of the ball. Jesse LeBoy
I think he's the running back as well.
Yeah, he is. Jesse LeBoy is who he says he is. And I think that Jesse can have a great season. I think it's going to take that Reed team some time to gel and come together. And I think Reed has a couple missing players that might not be eligible just yet. I think this thing's going to come together later on in the season. Number 4, like I said, he's a sneaky DB. Teams are going to have to game plan for this kid because he's only going to get better.
Right.
The way he can read the quarterback, the way he can read schemes on offenses, I'm really impressed with number 4 as a DB, man. Salute to that game series team. And of course, we always love Coach Connors and Reed's coach.
Yep, Coach Hughes.
Coach Hughes, these guys had a major battle of the minds as far as coaching goes. Let's get it.
All right, now we go into the games that we were unable to cover on Friday night, but just
Okay.
kind of checking in with the kids after the fact, and we try and DM them and just ask them how their game
Shout out
goes.
to these kids, man. And listen, guys, keep sending us highlights, and we'll figure this out. We got to figure out a method, but before the season ends, man, we're going to get so good at this.
Our DMs are so crazy that
They're just flooded.
we start to lose.
Yeah.
There you go. That's for Fallon. Queso's from okay. Got it. So you're right. You're right.
All right, cool.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have to figure this out because I'm getting highlights lost in the DMs and it's getting pretty damn difficult.
No, we'll figure this out. We'll figure it out. We're just getting started, man. It's the first week.
Nah, yeah. I mean,
Let's do it.
I love it. But so then we move on to, like we said earlier, Coach Cook offered us a ride on this bus trip to Pahrump Valley, and I don't think it would have been a bad decision to go.
Nah.
Because they went out there and handled business 47-7, and
They laid belt to ass.
Whether it was
Salute
Colton
to
Smith,
Galena, man. Salute to Coach Cook and Galena. They did the goddamn thing, man, out there, man. Truly did.
33-7 at halftime. I mean, whether it's Colton Smith, 315 yards, 5 touchdowns, did have 2 picks.
He's in there.
So that was a really good day. Almost, 74% completion percentage. Simon Green, 175 yards from scrimmage. 100 receiving yards plus 75 rushing yards and a touchdown, 2 touchdowns, a receiving and a rushing. And then we had Andrew Kennan. He had a good day. He had another touchdown at one of the 5 from Colton Smith, and Andrew came to the media day.
Right.
So we always got love for Andrew. So I'm gonna let's see here. Galena definitely showed up without a doubt.
Just want to give you a little love, Galena.
This is a touchdown from Andrew.
Let's watch him.
Number 21. He's a slot receiver on the right side over there. Just gets past this.
Jesus.
They forgot about him. You can't forget about Andrew. You cannot forget about Andrew. He's like the Wes Welker, remember?
Yes, sir.
Julian Edelman style player that people might shame for the size, but at the end of the day, has a heart of a football player.
And he gets it done.
Well, I'm going to close this garage because it's getting bright.
What's wrong? Is it shining in your face? You a little afraid of it? Sometimes we have technical difficulties here at 775. We are in my garage, which is a gym. We're turfed out in here. Huh? And Jeffrey's a perfectionist.
That's true.
And if he can't get it right, he acts like a little bitch.
Wow.
It's all love, man.
Wow.
We're fooling around.
All right.
Let's get it.
The main guy of this game, Mr. Lane, he came to the media day too.
Yes, sir.
Billou. Lane Billou. 8 catches, 103 yards, 3 receiving touchdowns, plus 7 tackles and an interception.
Both sides of that ball.
Now, that is an impressive stat line when in terms of high school football.
That's pretty tough.
I don't even know if he was able to sit down.
That's pretty tough. Shout out to Coach Cook out there, man.
Here's some of Lane's highlights.
Let's see it.
Number 2 right here on the bottom. And a lot of these were contested catches out of his 3 touchdowns.
Way to play that, man. Wow. He was covered well. And listen, shout out a great pass from that quarterback.
Yep, Colton Smith was on it.
For Colton Smith putting that right where it's supposed to be.
This is a good tackle right here, just lighting somebody up. Going to clean it up for his boys.
This is good stuff, man. Shout out to Galena, man, for going out there and making it happen for the 775, man. That's awesome. They really made it happen for us. Yes, sir. Galena might be a problem, bro. Galena might be a problem.
They got a good offense, and Coach Cook said that. It's spread multiple.
Yo, this team got them old-ass
What did he say? He said it was
the
go-go.
You see the old-ass goalposts that team got?
Pahrump Valley.
Pahrump, step your game up. Damn. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
I don't know if they get Amazon 2-day shipping.
I mean, damn, what is that? Middle school goalposts out there, Pahrump? Get your game up. Call us out here, man. We'll get you some real goalposts.
Coach Cook said they got the go-go offense, who he learned from the offensive coordinator that's at Colorado right now.
Okay.
I forget the guy's name that he mentioned, but, I mean, he spread multiple. He said a lot of people were getting the ball.
Shout out to Cadell Ayali, man. It's one of our boys. He's out there. He's a kicker for Colorado
a
right now.
7'5" athlete that is playing at Colorado.
One of my boys, my nephew.
So
let's go.
That was a really good game from Galena, and I think to cap it off, we'll just go ahead and give Lane Billou the 4A Player of the Week.
Absolutely.
For the 4A, because he balled out on both sides.
We will give him that award, and that's yours, sir.
Just well done.
You are him,
performance.
sir. Lane 4A player of the week, man.
Galena had 4 interceptions as a defense too.
That's
They
crazy.
just showed up on both sides of the
They
ball.
about to
It's just
come
not
home and
even.
cause a problem. I can't wait to see.
And then we had our boys over there, Damonte Ranch, travel to Paradise and handle business as well.
Yeah.
A lot of good representation for the 775.
I talked to JJ Friday, and JJ called me, was like, wait till you see what I got over here. That's what he said. JJ.
Before the game?
Yeah, I called before the
there
game.
you go. He said 55-14 is what he got
Yeah,
over
I
there.
hit JJ up way before the game, man. He did deliver. You did. Shout
Yeah,
out to the boy.
Christian Deal had a good game, touchdown to Ezekiel Smith and
The real deal.
Donovan Tolodi. Deal and Zeke Smith came to the media day.
Absolutely.
So some other media boys.
We got
but
something beautiful, you guys, tonight.
Deal was 13 for 22, 217 yards and 3 passing touchdowns. He also ran the ball 5 times for 50 yards.
Mhm.
So another good performance by the 775. We got some clips of that as well.
Let's see it. Let's run through it.
So this one's to Zeke Smith from Deal. Not sure what Mia did. I'm not quite sure. I didn't get too much of that information. Now, the tough thing with we are struggling, I'm glad that you brought that up because I think we have love for all the coaches and the coaches have love for us, we believe, and we need the coaches' help to get these stats onto Max Preps or somewhere we're written down on the internet to where we could get these stats and see what these other boys did because it is very difficult. Granted, yesterday, the 4 games were on Saturday, so we understand that aspect for sure. But we need help by these coaches or whoever's on the staff doing these stats to get these stats uploaded to Max Preps so we can see. Oftentimes we see a lot of the offensive stats more than the defensive stats, but in order to crown, defensive players of the year or the week and stuff like that, we need these stats. Otherwise, we're just going to start picking the games that we go to because that's what we get to watch, right? So I don't know what Mia did, but I'm assuming Mia had a great day because he's just he's an athlete. He's just the real deal. But so that was, I wanted to keep playing this. This was a touchdown first to Zeke, and then this one was to Donovan.
They playing the jungle out there, ain't they?
It's probably It looks like a beautiful little venue to be honest. But so they took care of business, 55-14. Big. It's always good when a Nevada team goes and beats a California team.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like the Vegas feel,
Yeah.
Speaking of traveling, we didn't cover this game or have any information on it, but I thought it was pretty cool that Truckee played a team from Hawaii in Truckee, and last year Truckee got to travel to Hawaii.
How much money you gotta have to get up out of there and do that?
You have to have I don't know. You got a decent.
You gotta
amount.
have Truckee money.
You do have to have Truckee money.
That Truckee money.
Um,
Got real bags out there, Truckee, huh? All right.
And then I guess to get Hawaii back over here, and they traded wins. So Truckee last year won in Hawaii, and then Hawaii won in Tahoe, or in Truckee this year.
Okay.
So, kind of cool. I'm sure they'll continue to keep that up and going, I would imagine.
Yeah, tell Hawaii to come on over here deep into the 775 and see what they can do.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Don't
tell them
just
to come
stop
play
at the
one of these-
border.
Yeah.
Do not just stop at the border.
Yeah. If you guys feel froggy, try to Fallon. Just try Fallon
Because
if you feel like.
no disrespect to Truckee
All right.
at all. We don't know anything about them.
We do not.
But the one thing I do know is their area code is not 775.
It's not.
No. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. It just is what it is.
No, I'm just saying. Just tell your high school. No, tell Hawaii to come and play Fallon real quick and see how they get down. Yeah.
Anyways, moving along here. The
We
next
love
game,
you guys.
Douglas Clark. Douglas was at home against Clark. Now this game was a tough loss. I haven't talked to Coach Mays yet or get much stats from this game, but I know that Douglas was leading at halftime 21-14, and then Clark rallied back in the second half.
Happens.
39-35.
Very close game.
Very close game.
Yeah.
So.
And guys, we need those stats. We need stats. We need some stats on both sides of the ball so we can talk about these athletes a little bit more because that's what this show's about.
That's exactly what
highlighting
this show's
athletes. So for all you guys, coaches and statisticians,
I'm glad you said that because Cover
Load up.
775 is 95% for the kids.
it's for them.
And 5%, no, okay, we'll say 90% for the kids, 5% for the program, 5% for the school.
Let's get it.
The kids is what we're going for. We need their stats so that we can continue to highlight them and put their stats up and talk about them. All right? The only thing we need from the programs per se is the hamburger.
Yeah. We'll talk about that. Oh, we'll get it.
No, just let it go.
All right, cool. I'll let it go.
We'll
right.
get one day. It is what it is.
You're not gonna let me talk
Shout out
about
to A&W because
right.
they provided a great dinner that night.
when Reed would not. All right, let's go.
All right, so tough loss by. Absolutely, that's what we're trying to do. That's all we're trying to do. Plus, we love sports. You know, it's cool. It's not a bad thing to go pull up to a high school football game on a Friday night. You know? It's not a bad
right
thing.
on the field. Let's get it.
I will say, yesterday there was a point in my mind a couple times where I'm like, "Damn,
It's hot.
it's hot," and I want to go sit down in the nice press boxes that we had access to, but
I started getting woozy.
but then we're not going to get content,
Hey,
and
listen,
that's what we're doing this for. So.
Deacon Buddy's dad was like, "Yeah, you can come up here and hang out with us," and I was like, "We got to stay on this field."
Yeah, I got to melt down here. Sorry.
He said it's fully stocked, is what he told us. Come on up and hang out with us. Salute to Deacon Buddy and his family, man.
We were stuck with the $7 waters down in the
It's
concourse.
okay. It was $7 waters and a $8 daggone Polish
It's all right,
sausage.
but it was
wrong?
worth it because
We'll take it.
a lot of the 775 got to see what these kids could
Absolutely.
do outside of showing up to the game.
We're gonna put on.
All right, and then we had another big one. We got to get things right over there, Bishop Manogue. They went to Clovis West, and I don't know too much about Clovis West, but 48-14
I think I don't know much about any of this, but I think Clovis
from
Manogue is
Fresno.
always going to step up and try to play the best. And I still believe that Manogue will figure this out.
Of course.
I think they'll figure it out. They got great athletes over there.
And they got
Manogue.
Ernie. I mean,
Yeah.
if anybody could figure it out, it's
100%.
Ernie, you know?
I do. I got a lot of love for Manogue, man. I hope they figure this thing out, man.
But 48-14, yeah, just tough all around. Like Parker, 9 for 23, 68 yards, touchdown, interception. You know, I don't know what kind of team Clovis put out there, if that had anything to do with it or not. But tough loss for Manogue, and again, league play is what matters.
Yeah, definitely.
These don't matter.
Definitely.
The athletes aren't going to say that, but I'll say that. League play is what matters.
Absolutely.
All right, so that was, I believe, the end of Friday nights.
That's the end of
Games.
it. Yeah.
Friday nights. So then we took our bus home,
Mm-hmm.
got a good night's rest,
Yeah.
then made our way to Mackay for
Bright and early.
the first kickoff. And that was the Wooster and South Tahoe game. Now, Wooster got shut out last week, and then this week, on their first possession, drove down the field and scored.
Yep.
So shout out to the boys.
First score of the season,
Yeah.
by the way, man. So shout out to those guys.
And then
A lot of love.
unfortunately, another team that is a part of the Nevada 3A, but doesn't have an area code of 775, South Tahoe, just kind of ran away with it. They settled in, they got their game plan going, and they ended up kind of laying it on Wooster, especially in the second half. Wooster made it close in a 2-score game before halftime, and then they kind of just ran away with it. Our boy number 12, and forgetting his name right now, but he showed up to the media day as well, and he plays on both sides of the ball. Just running around all over the place.
I just want to say, Wooster, listen, guys, we're going to do whatever we can to help you guys get whatever you need. Wooster is a different situation. Some of those kids on that team have to work jobs.
Mason is his name.
Some of those kids got to work jobs.
Yep.
They have different situations, and we'll get into that later on into the season, covering the 775. But
South Tahoe looks to be a pretty good team in the 3A. Again, we don't know too much about the 3A outside of Fallon, but they beat North Valleys in North Valleys,
right,
and then won on Mackay, so they're 2-0 in the 3A.
Mm-hmm.
So looking like they have a pretty good team over there. And then it got to the second game of the day, and I think this is where you blew your remaining energy of the day. That's for dang sure.
Yeah. I'm very invested into McQueen football.
Absolutely.
I train a lot of those guys over there: Nico Pinelli, Keegan Ayali, Keegan Brenner, Ryder Tucker, Trace, Mason, Chance Gold. I work with a lot of these kids. Sean Parker,
Green,
Caden. Green for sure. At the end of the day,
And it was a rematch of the state title game.
It was a rematch of the state title game. Let me say this. Sloan Canyon thought they were somebody else. They
Facts.
thought when they walked out there on that field, they thought they were going to come out there and do something. And we've heard all about these Gorman transfers. We've heard about the Gorman transfers that you guys say you have. All right.
It almost feels like they feel like they were representing Bishop Gorman.
And it felt like that.
Like
it felt like they thought they were Gorman coming to play little old McQueen High School, and we got these new transfers. And the way they ran onto the field was like, woo, it's us. And let me tell you something.
Well, you know why?
Tell me why.
Because they were really mad that they lost state in Vegas.
I get it.
They're really mad that those McQueen boys have that ring on their finger, and they don't. That's why. That was 100% why.
I get it. But at the end of the day, like, they thought they were going to come in there and put belt to ass.
And it was a great game.
They thought they were going to come in there and put belt to ass, and that didn't happen.
It was as close as a state game. That
was
close.
and it seemed similar. The vibe and the feeling felt similar to that state game.
From the first quarter, you knew this game was going to end in a one-possession game. You knew that this game was going to come down to the very end, and that's exactly what it did. It didn't disappoint in any form or fashion.
Let's get into it.
Here's a couple of the highlights from it.
Ooh, that boy Keegan Brennan. Keegan Ayali. Ryder Tucker, 77. What's happening right now? They're asking you. We at Mackay. Let's go.
So by this time, this is 14-6. So Sloan, it was a couple punts.
Yeah.
Sloan Canyon drove down the field and scored. Yeah. And they went for 2 and didn't get it. So that was a 6 points. Then this happens, this touchdown pass from Ryder Tucker to Keegan Brenner. And Keegan just had a great day, unbelievable day.
Ooh.
And then right after this, right before this, Zuccarini took the opening kick or that kickoff right after Sloan Canyon scored and ran it all the way back.
Let me say this. Ryder Tucker, Keegan Brenner, these are War Daddy Academy, Strength Academy. These are my guys, right? These are real dogs. And listen, these guys are at a different level. And I can say that. I don't care if it's inside the city. The mental, the focus, the strength and conditioning, the way these guys prepare, they're a little bit different. And I'll give you a story.
Scary unit.
They are very scary unit. And Keegan Brenner played a hellified game. But let's go. I'll give you
So Sloan Canyon goes and scores. They miss extra or the go for 2, miss it. Then on that next kickoff, Zuccarini takes it back for a touchdown to make it 7-6 McQueen. And then Keegan Brenner scores to make it 14-6 McQueen. And then, defense came to play too. This is a nice hit from number 22.
Zuccarini's a dog. Joseph Zuccarini.
Then we had Isaiah with the second pick of his evening.
Yeah.
And that makes it, I believe, I don't know, but I know for sure he had 1 pick in the state title game. I don't know if he had 2, but I know
as
for
a
sure,
young boy.
As a sophomore.
As a young
last
boy.
year.
Yes.
Had a pick in the state title game.
Isaiah Beck is him.
And then he had 2 picks against Sloan Canyon as a junior now.
Yeah.
So that's 3 interceptions against Sloan Canyon alone. And I heard him on the sideline saying, I think blah, blah, blah is the school record for interceptions. I'm getting that this year.
Say less.
So we're going to make him the 5A defensive player of the week.
Yep. Shout out to Isaiah.
On this interception.
That's real. Isaiah Beck is him. Now, I want to say a couple of things real quick. Can we just slow it down? I want to say this. Joseph Zuccarini, he is a great athlete on both sides of the ball. He's just a special athlete, period. Definitely a great D1 prospect.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Nico Pinelli, 150 yards rushing in that game. Nico was a dynamo.
Yeah, he seemed determined. Like
very determined athlete.
He seemed that determined, and he watched some tape or picked up some knowledge at halftime and came back out and was kind of giving us some game on what he saw, and very determined. We got to keep it real. A couple mistakes, but something you can learn from.
It's early in the season, but also too, I look at that game and I think that Ryder tried to take over at the end on his own and just started making great runs.
Yep.
And I feel like at the end of the day, this was a game that McQueen lost bet more than
Sloan Canyon won.
Yeah, absolutely.
I 100% agree with that.
I feel like we made more mistakes on our own than Sloan Canyon came in there. And Sloan Canyon thought they were Gorman Part 2. And that was not the case.
They couldn't really get the run going.
They couldn't get the run going. And later on in the game, their running back did get the run going later on in the game.
Yeah, in the end of the fourth.
Yeah.
Look at this vision from Nico on this handoff.
Just incredible.
Nope, he makes that dude fall down into his own blocker. What vision?
Listen, Nico Pinelli is going to be a problem for the whole rest of your season. As long as you're playing against this kid, he's going to be a certified problem.
And this is a second touchdown to Keegan Brenner.
I mean, look at this.
50-yard touchdown. Throws up the deuce 4 into the camera for Connor.
Salute to Connor, man. Connor love. Connor strong.
This is a great catch by Chase Beck. Twisting his body around for a first down.
Man, what a game by these guys, man.
This is Zuccarini just eating a hit and staying on his feet. His center of gravity is amazing.
I mean, he's a great football player, bro.
Nice little run by Ryder Tucker for, 15-yard gain, give or take.
Ryder, please stop this shit, man. I mean, it works, but god dang, I hate to see it.
And then ultimately, yes, McQueen lost 28-21.
Yeah. Also, too, I want to say Keegan Ayali. I've never seen a kid held more than Keegan Ayali and still made big plays.
One step ahead doesn't mean a team has reached the final finish line. Bishop, Manogue, and McQueen know this. Game's not in league is the time to get the bugs out. Absolutely. That's why league really matters.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is why I think the beauty of football, or how, I don't know if it's set up the same way in other places, but I'm sure it's close. But you can schedule a lot of fun. You can play Sloan Canyon again. You can go to Hawaii if you have the means. You could do a lot. You could, pick a tune-up game and if you feel like it.
I think Sloan Canyon was a hell of a way to start your season off, though, bro. Like, those kids, they came up here and they played ball, but they had real athletes. They had big boys up front, big boys on offensive line, big boys on defensive line.
Yeah, no, it's a program for sure.
I want to say this. I feel
they
like
played Bishop Gorman this year too.
I feel like Keegan Brenner was the best two-way player of the whole week.
I agree. I think he's one of those players. And again, we don't have the freaking McQueen stats on defense. Coaches, we need that.
We need the stats, guys. We can't show these kids proper love without having these stats. So just if you got to just DM the stats to us, we'll take the stats.
Yeah, send a picture of your sheet.
Whatever it takes. Keegan Brenner.
He was one of the players that did a lot outside of the stat sheet.
Right.
He encompassed the game of football on both sides of the ball, instinctually.
Right.
He's an animal.
And Ryder Tucker, I got to say, Ryder Tucker is. I can't talk about how high I am on Ryder Tucker, bro. He's a dog. He's a leader, and he puts his heart on the line for that team over there. And I will say this: McQueen coaches coach lights out. They really did. LeGrone,
always. That
defense is always going to show up, and they were smacking those boys. Listen, McQueen was smacking all night long. Just all you heard was cracking out there from those guys.
I am curious. I'm just, as a sports analyst, is what you could call me. I want to know how McQueen can run the ball between the tackles, because they did a lot of outside zones with Nico and Zuccarini to get them to the outside. Yes, they have crazy speed, so that's where they're going to be useful.
And Nico can make that happen.
But I want to challenge the line a little bit and see if the line's got what it takes to run between the tackles.
But we also have to admit that Sloan Canyon was no slouch.
Oh, of course.
Up in there.
Of course.
They weren't. And a shout out to the coaching to figure out what they could do. Right? The coaching staff adjusted, because in the first half, they were just pommeling Nico. At the end of the middle.
The final whistle, I saw some parents over on the Sloan Canyon side waving goodbye to the student section of McQueen and the fans. And I was saying all damn day, McQueen's got the hardware. You can have a week 1 win all you want.
I get that.
You can have it all you want.
I get that.
A game that's just.
I'm just saying.
The bugs out. You can have that one.
I'm saying this. At the end of the day, the big four: Ryder Tucker, Nico Pinelli, KB, Keegan Ayali. They played lights out as a team. And then you have your compliments. Also to Tatum Green. He balled out. He played his game. A lot of these kids are just stepping up. Chase, Sean Parker, all these kids are stepping up. And we're just going to keep seeing. It's going to be a great season, man.
But, yep, they ended up losing that game. Sloan Canyon got their get back,
Yeah,
28-21.
Okay. That's all right.
And then the game after that, North Valleys and Lowry. And this is where Cover 775 had to, like, this is the point.
Yeah. And we're sorry for North Valleys, man. We had to recover.
My phone was literally giving me warnings and shutting off. So it was just,
first of all, we have fires here. We have crazy fires here, and there was a fire right before the game started. All the games kicked off. Big clouds. We apologize. It was hot.
We covered most of the second half, but it was just that first half that was kind of hard for us. But our boy Jaden Gonzalez, who came to the media day as well, he balled out. He played really well on defense. The game was 14-7. Here he comes, just laying the wood. Bam, stopping the whole run.
Yeah.
And again, once he recognizes the play and the quarterback is taken off, he just comes and lights him up. Boom, there you go.
Hey, listen, pause that. I pray to God that some colleges look at this kid. He's legit. He can play on that D1 level.
And he's kind of like this silent assassin.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Very stone cold face.
Yeah.
And plays both sides of the ball.
I'm just hoping that he gets the proper looks that he truly needs, man, because he played an incredible game, man. And shout out to North Valleys, man, for getting their first one. And whoever said from North Valleys, hey, I see y'all uncover us. Yeah, it was just hot as dog shit out there, man. And our equipment just started to fail us a little bit. And we also, too, had to take a little bit of a break.
So this is a rushing touchdown from Trent, their quarterback, who had a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown.
Okay.
That took the lead late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And then the Buckaroos of Lowry, they started driving, and this was the play that ended it to give North Valleys their first win. You look at Jaden Gonzalez in the mix, of course.
100%, man. Shout out to Jaden Gonzalez, man. He's a dog of dogs.
We're here with our boy Trent. He had a hell of a night. He ran one, threw for one. How does it feel to get your first W?
It felt good, leading my team to a victory. Many more to come. Just got to stay locked in, and Christ is King.
Amen. This is a great night here at Mackay, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now listen, I know you guys got to evacuate. We just want to tell you, man, we appreciate you, man. You had a hell of a night, man. At Cover 775. Definitely love your play tonight.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Love. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with the coach of North Valleys, man. They got their first W tonight, coach. I know you got to evacuate. Times are tough right now. A lot of smoke. How was this win for you tonight on this field, bro?
It feels great. I know this is kind of the beginning of a great direction that we knew we were going to be able to head into. And tonight, getting this win in these circumstances where we've got fire burning in our community. It was a tough game. It was warm out here. Our guys persevered. They're tough. Their Valley's tough. This is exactly the team I thought we would be.
Man, I'm so proud for you guys tonight, man. This feels good, man. Love for the 775, man, in North Valleys, man. Salute.
Thank you, guys.
So they got away with that dub to make it 1-1 on the season, and they had to get up out of there to get those interviews.
Yeah,
because it was scary. They're starting to shut down 395.
That affected everything, man. I don't know. Even we had to leave early. Jeff had to leave early.
Yeah, I was in the evacuation zone myself.
Our editor of our hype video also had to evacuate as well, which slowed up the hype video a little bit. We definitely going to get that to you tonight. But yeah, this was a real problem here in our town, man. And we want to just say much love to anybody who had to evacuate. I have my own family here that had to stay with us tonight. We have probably about 8 people in my home. All over the Cover 775, man. We just want to send a big shout out of love for anybody who's lost their homes, who had to evacuate. Man, it's been tough here for us, man.
It was a scary night for me last night.
Yes, it was.
I was just looking up the street, and as a man, as a father, just when do I make this decision to get up out of here? And it was sketchy for sure. So definitely thoughts out to everybody affected.
Everybody,
by this.
Man. We love you guys, and we're sorry, man.
And I always say we're pretty lucky in Northern Nevada in terms of weather. We don't have extremes.
Not extremes at all.
Our bugs are not crazy
at all
compared to other things, right? But places that might have a tornado or something like that, you could possibly go back to your home and grab. Oh, there's your underwear. There's my box.
But fires is just.
No, it takes everything. It takes everything out.
Your home won't be there when you get back.
It's just everything is gone.
I agree.
So that's tough. So definitely thoughts out to everybody. But then that brings us to the last game of the day,
which was fast.
It was fast.
Jeez,
it was very fast. And when we mean fast, one of 4 touchdowns by Deacon Buddy would happen on the very first play of the game. That's how fast it was.
First of all, Deacon Buddy is our offensive player of the week.
5A offensive player of the week.
5A offensive player of the week.
4 touchtouchdowns in the first half.
I mean, listen.
On 4 catches, 100-something yards.
I don't know where Deacon Buddy had to go. I don't know if him and his girlfriend were going to hang out somewhere later on. He had a party to go to, or maybe he had to evacuate.
He averaged 29.8 yards per catch.
Oh my God!
I mean, even his quarterback, Cannon Boggs, a perfect 8 for 8, 154 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Listen, Deacon's daddy ran up on me before the game, and he was like, "Yeah, you didn't have my son in the highlight video." I was like, "I didn't know, sir. This was picked by the coaches." He was like, "My son's a dog, and you're going to find out." And we found out. 4 for 4, 4 touchdowns, and 119 yards receiving. Listen, this kid is legitimate. He is 6'3", 220, legitimate football player.
And you know what? You'll hear in the interview, some people around town pissed him off. Some people around town pissed that entire team off.
Yeah.
Some people around town had Carson winning that game. Some people around town.
NSN, man. You keep saying people. NSN did that shit. They put up predictions. Why y'all did that, I don't know why y'all would put up predictions. Just stay calm and just do high school sports. Y'all putting up predictions and make y'all people angry with you, man. What's the little boy's name, man? What's his name?
Zach, I think.
Zach, whatever. Man, stop doing that. You making these kids mad, bro. Let's just keep it even. Let's keep it even, NSN, and you're going to get the love, too. You don't have to go too far to the right. But also, too, NSN, if you want us to come right for you, we will. Stop stealing our questions in our interviews, because I'll write for you. Me and Jeff, we're writers. Now, Deacon Buddy was mad. We mad, too. Stop stealing, bro. If you want us to write for you, we will write for you. But let Deacon Buddy talk about it, man. Thanks.
Hey.
When you poppin', every time you move, you gotta move with
This is number 2.
Looking at the juice, you see a pool in the faucet.
Boom.
And I love that their quarterback for Spanish Springs, his first name is Cannon.
The meal comes straight from the top. You got a coconut smell, but it hit like
8 for 8.
She only
He
wasn't nervous at all.
So she do it more sloppy.
And these 4 touchdowns came 4 in a row. There was nothing in between.
With the back pedal? With the back pedal from Deacon Buddy and he gets a Shador? Stop.
Then my season like I went and got recruited. I'm hiding in that leaf like Naruto Shippuden.
So much patience with this quarterback.
I know what I was doing. Chasing penny proud.
Pause this. That quarterback's patience in that moment, bro. Watch this. Watch this quarterback.
Deacon's down there somewhere.
There pop. Look at that across, man.
And if you made 2 defenders.
What's this quarterback's name again?
Cannon Boggs.
Come on, stop it. Cannon. And listen, guys, if you think Spanish Springs is going to be a problem.
I mean, this is all before halftime, and then they even had a rushing touchdown. This is still before halftime. So it's 35-0 at half. I would like to see what Spanish Springs does the rest of the season, because I don't want to write too much into one game, but they were mad. They were pissed off. Then we got a touchdown from Dylan Loft to Cruz Gonzalez. Now, Dylan's a cool kid. Dylan's a quarterback for Carson.
Okay.
And one thing I saw with Dylan that I thought was cool, and I told him we would talk about it. And I really wish I, at least got to meet him in person.
I did. I tried to get to Dylan.
We had to get up out of there for the fires, but
fires were burning. We're sorry, guys. That really hurt us a lot, man. Especially tonight.
And even to Nelms. Like, I wanted to shake Nelms' hand because we like to say hi to these coaches.
I talked to him before the game.
Especially before the game. I would like to.
He's a great guy, man. And Fallon, and listen, Carson's a great team, man. It just wasn't your night, and we're with you guys, man. You're 7-7-5.
And what I saw from Dylan, though, because obviously that score was up from the beginning.
Yeah.
Right? It was quick. That that beatdown happened fast. But I saw Dylan all night long picking players up from the pile, even Springs kids.
Yeah.
He went back to the pile and was helping Springs kids up. And he could have had the efforts being down 35-0. So the sportsmanship on that front, in those circumstances, I mean, salute to you, brother. Good job. And then you still got a touchdown pass in there to your buddy Cruz. But let's see the rest of this tape.
Jen, we're at Cover 775, and I'm here with Deacon Buddy. And let me tell you something. Every single point of that board is his. He must have had somewhere to be tonight because he got this thing over quick. What say you? And his daddy told me before the game, he says, man, I'm mad you ain't put my son in your video. And I was like, who's your son? He said, Deacon Buddy. And I said, I don't know who he is. He said, you're going to learn tonight. And we definitely did. All these damn points is his. You got a party to go to or something?
I mean, I'm going to go to my friend's house after, but there's only a couple of us. We're gonna have a good time.
Man, what's your vision for the night, man? You got right to business.
I mean, you see those rankings?
Oh, yeah.
That's about all I got to say.
Who made you mad? What's his name?
I don't know what his name is.
You don't know his name?
Oh, I'm sorry.
My bad. You good?
We go back on?
We talking about NSN?
Yeah.
Their rankings?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm just asking. Yeah. Made you a little upset?
I mean, I think it made the whole.
I'm just asking.
This week of practice was a different group than I've seen. Like the past weeks of practices, it's been cool, but it was a different level of energy. I think everyone felt disrespected, and when we seen the score, so I think everyone played crazy. We scouted, and when we seen the score, so I think everyone played crazy. We scouted crazy. We condoed the grid. It was just a good week for us.
You would never be disrespected by the 775. You understand?
Yes, sir.
We right here all day covering this Deacon Buddy. All them points is his. Salute.
Now look at here. I'm gonna tell you right now from the 775, man. Don't ever disrespect NSN. You get your stuff together, okay? This is my scout from the Cover 775. Get your stuff together. You want to disrespect these teams? Just don't make no predictions. All right, get your life together. You got to play football before you go making some predictions, man. You got to have to be in the trenches to do this kind of stuff. This is a PSA from Cover 775. You busters, salute. We live.
So, yes.
I'm sorry. I had to bring him out. I had to bring Moscow out.
We do have some disappointing news, but I mean, not necessarily disappointing for us as the Dank Dads. Next Friday, we're not going to be pulling up to any games because we do have a boxing match.
We got a boxing match.
We're covering for the Lanes brothers at Let's Get It On Promotions.
We
live at the Silver Legacy.
We got to handle our business.
We got to go do that as Dank Dads, but definitely we'll be checking in with these upcoming games.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And our hype video will drop tonight right here on YouTube.
We had to leave you on a little cliffhanger, unfortunately.
Leave you on a little clip. Our editor for our hype video, he had to get out into those fires as well. He had to evacuate, but we're putting it all together. Shout out to Meta. Meta, we love you. Shout out to Richie Pinelli, my brother. I love you so much, bro, for helping me with all this stuff. We're at Cover 775, me and Jeffrey, man. We just been working for you guys, and we need more people in the room. We need more highlights. We need more updates. We need more stats from everybody. This is our first week, man. We're so thankful to God for what's been built here, man. Salute, man. We out?
We're out. Good luck to these teams. Hope you guys came out of these games healthy.
Let's
Coaches, get us these stats.
We love you.
Ain't no shortcuts, every yard gotta earn it. Small town kids with a big city purpose. We bring the highlights, they bring the pressure. Friday night legends getting built by the quarter. Cameras rolling out, the whole state watching. Every touchdown got the whole crowd rocking. Northern Nevada put the city on the map. Cover 775 where the real ones at.